Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good evening. The winter storm watch has been expanded and it now includes the entire News 10 viewing area. And the time frame is actually kind of sped up just by a few hours compared to what we were thinking earlier. So this is going to take effect Thursday afternoon and then continue into the early part of Saturday. So we're going to be seeing those impacts area-wide, and so let's take a look at exactly what we're thinking we're going to see out of this system. First, we're going to start out with some rain on Thursday, but temperatures are going to rapidly drop as a cold front sweeps through. We're talking about a 40-degree temperature drop, so any of the rain that falls, if there's any ponding on sidewalks or roadways, could turn into a little bit of a glaze of ice, and then when it changes over to snow, we'll have some accumulating snow on top of that. Now, some snow is likely. I'm not going to put out snow amounts just yet, but we're starting to get a little bit more consistency. And right now it's looking like the heaviest snow totals are going to be north of Interstate 70. But then as we get into Thursday night going into Friday, the wind's going to really pick up. We could see wind gusts as high as 40 to 50 miles per hour. So whatever snow does fall is going to be blowing around, reducing visibility, and also be creating some of the drifting in areas. And also on top of that, as temperatures plummet, put the wind in there, we could be talking about wind chill values 15 to 25 degrees below zero, even into the weekend. And at times, I wouldn't be surprised if a few areas, especially farther north, drop down to a wind chill of 30 below. So let's take a look at Futurecast and time out when we can expect this system to move in. And it's not going to be for another 24 hours or so. The next 24 hours will be nice and quiet. So as we look at Futurecast for tonight, we're going to see the cloud cover start to increase once again. It'll be a cold night. We'll drop down into the middle 20s tonight. As we get into Wednesday, it's going to shape up to be a pretty similar day to today, however, just a touch cooler because we're going to have more clouds. Here's Futurecast for tomorrow at 7. You see that cloud cover building in. That takes us through tomorrow afternoon. But again, tomorrow going to be a dry day. If you have errands you need to run, you have some last minute shopping to do, or just preparing for the storm to come in, tomorrow's your day to do so. As we get into Wednesday night, we're going to stay under a mostly cloudy sky. By midnight on Thursday, we're still dry, but as we get into late Thursday or late Wednesday night going into early Thursday, that's when we see some of these scattered showers starting to develop. So again, we start out with rain on Thursday, but here's where we've advanced the timing just a little bit. By 11 o'clock Thursday morning, we're already starting to see that cold air work into our western counties, so that rain will transition over to snow. We'll advance this through to 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon, and here you can see the snow transitioning across the state line, still holding on to some rain farther to the east. By 5 o'clock, we're still seeing that snow, and it's Thursday night, Thursday evening that we're really seeing the snow pick up, but it's going to move out pretty quickly. By the time we get to midnight on Friday, we're already starting to see the back edge of the snow work through. So by early Friday morning, I think a lot of the snow comes to an end, but Friday we're going to be dealing with the blowing snow and those bitterly cold temperatures, so impact's still going to be felt into the day on Friday. And we can't forget about those temperatures. I mean, look at the high on Friday, only 3 degrees for the high. That's the actual air temperatures. Wind chills easily dipping below zero, and even as we get into Christmas, staying cold with high of only 13 on Sunday. Temperature-wise right now, it's been a pretty nice afternoon thanks to that sunshine. We're at 47 in Sullivan, 43 in Olney, 42 here in Terre Haute, and more clouds in Paris kept them at 35. Before tonight, 24 for that low under a partly cloudy sky. Then for tomorrow, 39. So a seasonable day, but more cloud cover out there. Tomorrow night, staying mostly cloudy. We'll drop down to 32, but not as cold. And we'll have some showers developing late in the night. That advances into that rain as we get into Thursday. And then blowing snow remaining an issue on Friday. The sunshine returns as we get into Christmas, but it does remain cold. Another chance of some snow showers slides into the forecast by Monday.